Moin YouTube und herzlich willkommen zurück zum Part Nummer 75 von Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Wir schauen mal an, ob wir mit ihr so ein bisschen, ja, kann sich noch nicht verbessern, aber wir holen sie mal trotzdem hierher. Kawakami hat mein Zimmer sauber gemacht. Sie scheint dankbar zu sein, dass ich nach ihr gefragt habe. Meine Bindung zu Kawakami wird bald stärker werden.
Thank you for using our service.
So, morgen ist es soweit. Irgendwas Neues? Irgendwelche gesundheitlichen Veränderungen? Machen wir eine Nachuntersuchung. Nur für alle Fälle. Der Test ist vorbereitet. Ich brauche nur noch eine Probe. Ja, wir gehen hin.
Don't pass out, okay?
Es wird immer heißer, oder? Wie geht es dir? Denk daran, stets genug zu trinken. Du solltest nicht kollabieren, wenn du meine Medikamente einnimmst. Du bist wegen meiner Nachricht hier, oder? Ich möchte den Test durchführen. Ich würde gerne einmal außerhalb arbeiten, in einem großen Park etwa. Es dürfte nicht überlaufen sein. Ich werde nach einem Ausschau halten, sobald ich kann. Kommen wir zu deinem klinischen Test. Kann Takemi näher kommen, dank der Todpersona Thanatos Pikao. Kann sich noch nicht vertiefen. Ja, das ist mir eigentlich relativ wumpe. Sie einladen. Klingt gut. Sie wollte ja in den Park. Also lade ich sie in den Park ein. Das sollte hinhauen. Die Bedingungen hier sind perfekt, um außerhalb der Klinik Daten zu sammeln. Außerdem kann ich Reaktionen auf externe Variablen sehen, wie eine Änderung der Umgebung. Also dann, legen wir los. Keine Sorge, ich will auch keinen Ärger mit der Polizei. Als erstes kannst du mal in den See schwimmen gehen. Das war ein Scherz. Wir machen einen Kontrollversuch. Ich möchte Daten, ohne dass du Medikamente einnimmst. Ich brauche Vergleichsdaten und heute werde ich sie mir holen. Je mehr Testdaten ich habe, desto nützlicher ist das Ganze. Also heute wird nicht gefaulenzt. Okay, jetzt gehst du joggen. 5 Kilometer sollte genügen. Das ist jetzt kein Scherz. Meine Bindung zu Takemi wird bald stärker werden. In 5 Kilometern. Okay, gute Arbeit. Danke für deine Hilfe. Du hast Futaba ein Versprechen gegeben, oder? Sie schafft das auf jeden Fall. Wie geht's Futaba? Ich habe noch nichts gehört. Alter, hier geht's nicht um normales Verschlafen oder so. Unsere Deadline ist morgen. Wenn Futaba bis dahin nicht wach ist. Aber kann sie überhaupt was machen, wenn sie aufwacht? Keine Ahnung, ehrlich gesagt. Jedenfalls haben wir keine andere Wahl, als ihr zu vertrauen. Stimmt. Wenn sie die ganze Zeit schläft, hat sie dann auch einen total langen Traum? Man sagt ihr, dass Träume das Sortieren von Erinnerungen sind. Sie braucht jedenfalls viel Zeit, um mit ihrer Vergangenheit klarzukommen. Ihre Vergangenheit? Glaubst du echt, dass sie gerade mit dem ganzen Scheiß kämpft? Wenn das so ist, braucht sie sicher noch viel mehr Zeit dafür. Aber wenn man bedenkt, dass sie uns um den Finger gewickelt hat, ich glaube, sie kriegt das hin. Ich glaube an sie. Ja, stimmt. Naja, ruf uns an, wenn sich was ändert. Wir verlassen uns auf dich. So. Oh, 4 Nachrichten. Kalorien für dich, Meister. Was Akiyama-kun gesagt hat. Guten Abend. Ich muss Akechi und so. Es sei denn, ich kann jetzt nicht mit ihm. Na? Guten Abend. Kann sich noch nicht vertiefen. Ach komm, ich häng trotzdem mit ihm ab. Akechi sieht aus, als hätte er Spaß. Diese Gespräche scheinen ihn zu interessieren. Meine Bindung zu Akechi wird bald stärker werden. Ja, das möchte ich auch hoffen, weil wichtiger Social Link. Morgen ist es soweit, oder? Tun die Phantomdiebe denn überhaupt irgendwas? Hey, was machen wir denn jetzt? Ich hätte den Phantomdieben niemals vertrauen dürfen. Was wird morgen nun passieren? Lasst euch überraschen. Scheiße plus Scheiße gleich Scheiße Sandwich. Scheinbar. Heute sollten Medjed doch ihren Angriff starten, oder? Letzte dagegen können die Phantomdiebe nichts tun. Medjed müssen einfach überfordert sein. Ne? Die Aktien fallen schon wieder in den Keller. Vielleicht bestand der wahre Plan von Medjed darin.
Isn't today our deadline for dealing with Medjed? Futaba's still asleep too.
Hey. Same as always. Today's the day Wakaba passed. I do this every year. Here, I've got a cup for you too. Futaba reminds me so much of her mother. She's a smart girl. Doesn't just go with the flow either. Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly? That reminds me. You saw me talking to that prosecutor. I mean, that woman in the suit, right? I remember you were real bothered by it. She might come back, so I guess I should tell you about it. That woman was trying to get information on Wakaba's research out of me.
That's what we heard in the palace.
You don't need to know what the research was about. Just know there was some trouble around it. Obviously, Wakaba got dragged into that as well. Now, they ruled her death as suicide. But I've got my doubts.
Doubts? Could she have been killed?
Supposedly, there were people who wanted to take her research and use it for their own benefit. Don't get me wrong, though. I don't have a lick of evidence. That's why I haven't told Futaba any of this. I don't want to cause her any more trouble.
It sounded like she had suspicions of her own based on what she said in the palace.
Still, there's one thing I regret. It was right before Wakaba died. She told me, I think I might die. I brushed it off, thinking it was just a joke. But if I had just taken her seriously... That's another reason I took Futaba in. She went through such horrible things. Those heartless adults just yelled at the poor girl. Hey, how do you heal emotional scars? Of course, sorry. Futaba?
It's cold.
Huh?
You can't sell this.
Never mind that. How did you get here?
I walked?
You're okay?
Was that bad?
That's not it. I'm just shocked to see you out of the house.
I'm sorry I worried you.
It's all right.
By the way, what's the date today?
It's the 21st.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I remember now. Medjed. Let's take care of it now. Come.
Offenbar funktionieren einige Geldautomaten nicht mehr. Ich habe gehört, jemand hat in das System eingegriffen. War das Medjed? Nein, das kann nicht sein. Was macht die Polizei überhaupt? Die sind so inkompetent. Nicht mal die Phantomdiebe konnten sie aufhalten.
It's my turn to help out. Medjed. Now how do we cook them?
Übertreib es nicht.
Nope, I'm gonna be relentless.
Hey, Futaba. We don't have much time left. Are you sure you could do this?
The kitty talked? Is this a dream? I'm going back to sleep.
It is not a dream! Get up! Say something!
Right.
Now hurry it up!
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get cracking.
You're just tapping away over there. Are you sure this will work?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Futaba! I don't think she can hear me. Talk about intense concentration. This place is so messy. I'm surprised she could focus at all. Futaba, you should really clean your room a bit. Huh. She's not listening. Oh well. Just waiting around is boring. Let's clean the place up. Whew. It looks a little better now, don't you think? Well, Futaba, we're done on our end. Are you finished yet? She can't hear a word I'm saying. Guess we'll just have to keep waiting.
I'm done!
What's up? Something happened?
It's finished.
Finished? What is?
It's so clean. Why?
We cleaned it. Anyway, is it true? Did you really take care of Medjed?
I handled them, and someone else handled my room. I don't understand, but this is good.
Futaba? Hey, Futaba, what's wrong? She's sleeping. Well, it looks like it's been taken care of. I guess we should get home and sleep too.
Ich habe gehört, dass jemand die Kontrolle über die Server der Banken übernommen hat. Das kann unmöglich stimmen, oder? Das kann nicht sein. Ich habe Angst. Was passiert jetzt? Greift die Polizei denn nicht ein? Sie ignorieren es? Ernsthaft? Ich glaube immer noch, dass die Phantomdiebe etwas unternehmen. Irgendwas. Futaba ist also wach. Super. Wurde Medjed im Auge behalten? Und noch wichtiger, wie geht's Futaba? Sie schläft wieder. Echt? Sie muss wirklich erschöpft gewesen sein, aber das kann ich ihr nicht verübeln. Wenn Medjed betroffen wäre, käme das sicher in den Nachrichten. Das sollte als Beweis ausreichen, dass auch wirklich alles erledigt ist. Warum sehen wir uns dann nicht zusammen die Nachrichten an? Ja, wir sollten uns wie immer im LeBlanc treffen. Bis morgen.
We should be in the clear now, right?
Klar. Schon ewig. Ewige Zeiten. Ich weiß nicht, vielleicht haben wir heute bleiben wir heute besser einfach zu Hause. Ja.
Okay.
So. Go home, Nebelwand. Beruhigendes Aroma.
What's up?
Nee. Was ist das? Ist das dein Ernst? Nein, das kann nicht sein. Das ist kein Scherz, oder? Wir haben verloren? Wie ist das möglich? Hey, deine Freunde sind hier. Komm schon runter.
What's up?
Hey.
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Medjed's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves. More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Medjed member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Medjed has yet to issue an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken this series of events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
Pyramide des Zorns. Geschlossen.
What are you all smirking about? Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
After the commercial break, we will be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
But there ain't any customers.
Can it? My customers are on summer vacation too.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone.
Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Oh, did you just get up?
Good morning.
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, why don't we go upstairs? If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Why don't you go with him, Futaba? It's about time my regulars show up anyway.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hacker's actions is but an afterthought. The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these phantom thieves? Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry? Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded. I believe now is the time for me to risk my political career in hope of making a new reality. A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. And
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
What do you think, boss?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura, and Medjed was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user? How self-centered of you. The Phantom Thieves tamper with people's hearts without asking consent. How is that different? Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else?
Meine Bindung zu Zai vertieft sich.
on to your next crime. Kunikazu Okumura. You should know who he is, considering what happened. Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
Diese Zusammenfassung der bisherigen Geschichte wurde aktualisiert. Um sie zu lesen, öffne mit Dreieck das Menü und wähle unter System die Option Story.
To think, the cognitive version of a person would transform into such a horrible monster and attack us. That means our enemies aren't limited to shadows.
I thought the other people were just victims, like the slaves at the castle or the walking ATMs.
Even though they seem to be alive, they're only part of the backdrop. In other words, the palace ruler determines the form and strength of their cognitions. I would have loved to ask Futaba's mother how far along she was with her research.
Research, huh? She was looking into that cognitive science stuff, yeah?
If we put together all the information we've gathered up to this point, abuse of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic breakdown incidents. Considering the cognitive aspect, I sense a strong connection between it and the metaverse. On top of that, the research might have been stolen and used by someone else.
You mean those guys that showed Futaba-chan the fake suicide note?
If that is the case, those people are unforgivable.
Hey, Futaba, is there anything else you can remember? She is quite difficult.
That smell.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Why don't we take a short break? I've been thinking, even if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily?
The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjed members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the founder.
What do you mean? Should we take that literally?
Yep, it was only me at first, back when I was referred to as the Hacker of Justice. But since I stayed anonymous, a bunch of guys from all over the world started using the name.
And those were the ones committing cybercrimes.
It was a hassle to expose all of them, so I just left them be.
So Futaba was the true Medjed, and we were freaking out over some weak-ass dipshits? You should have told us from the start, Futaba.
I discarded the Medjed name a while ago. I'm Alibaba now.
Futaba, what do you want to do now? Since you know our secret, we'd like you to join our team.
Okay.
Just like that?
This may even ensure our investigation of mementos goes along smoothly. Well, I guess.
Well, Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a big help for us, huh?
Say, Futaba, how did you find out about us?
Secret.
Where did you learn to hack?
Private.
When did you obtain the nav?
I refuse to answer.
Futaba-chan sure is unique. Still, it'll be a problem if she doesn't open up to us some more.
At the very least, we need to be able to communicate normally with her.
What should we do?
How?
First, we'll need to help her open up to us. If we each spend an entire day with her, maybe she'll get more used to being around us.
I see. We do have the time thanks to summer vacation.
We can begin tomorrow.
Let's go to the beach! There'll be tons of people there. Plus, we got totally dried out in that desert.
That's a great idea! I forgot I hadn't gone to the beach yet. Excuse me?
I'll come by tomorrow.
Let me help as well. I don't have anything planned.
Thanks. We can set a schedule with everyone else depending on when they're free.
Okay! Can I really do this? Why me?
Stress is the enemy of beauty, you know.
How can I stay calm about this?
I understand how you feel.
Thanks to the incident with those hackers, people are calling us incompetent. And on top of all that, the Phantom Thieves are claiming justice is on their side. Don't make me laugh.
Medjed was dealt with by either the Phantom Thieves themselves or some avid supporter. There are no tracks whatsoever, so they must be quite skilled. Either way, the general public recognizes the Phantom Thieves as the subjugating party.
They're gaining support and influence much faster than we could have anticipated.
It is indeed an abnormal situation. I'm beginning to suspect mass manipulation of... It's even possible that a powerful person is behind them, plotting the psychotic breakdowns. If only I had realized sooner.
It's rare to hear you speak in that tone.
For the sake of my justice, I won't forgive them.
Der Maul. Hey, im Zug nach Haus habe ich ein paar Leute über uns reden hören. Sie meinten, dass sie Phantomdiebe total krass finden. Ich habe auch einiges gehört. Die Phantomdiebe sind in aller Munde. Man muss auch sagen, dass ein Angriff des Medjeds viel Opfer gefordert hätte. Kein Wunder, dass man uns dafür bewundert, so etwas verhindert zu haben. Gut zu hören. Ja, das haben wir Alibaba zu verdanken. Du warst eine große Hilfe. Nicht der Rede wert. Oh, wo wir davon reden. Erinnert ihr euch an diese Sache mit den Banken und Geldautomaten, die nicht mehr funktioniert haben? Das war nicht Medjed, oder? Nein, das war etwas anderes. Also einfach nur ein Zufall, wegen dem Leute überreagiert haben. Entweder das oder die Gerüchte waren von Anfang an falsch. Du redest wohl gern bei solchen Themen mit. Findest du? Denn ich bin jetzt ruhig. Ich steige nicht ganz durch, aber ich glaube, sie ist sauer. Du solltest dich entschuldigen, Yusuke. Ich? Warum?
Hey, is this really going to be okay? I'm worried about how things will be from now on.
Dann wird wahrscheinlich bald der neue Palast eingeführt, den wir dann auch noch machen. Futaba zu trainieren wird echt hart. Es ist fast leichter, ein Herz zu stehlen. Das sind meine Phantomdiebe. Ich wusste, dass sie es schaffen. Das beweist mal wieder die Gerechtigkeit der Phantomdiebe. Das könnte stimmen. Oder? Es fühlt sich großartig an. Auch die Kritiker der Phantomdiebe müssten doch spätestens jetzt hinter ihnen stehen. Die Neuigkeiten haben sich wie ein Lauffeuer verbreitet. Ich werde das auf meiner Fanseite noch befeuern. Der Beliebtheitswert wird morgen bestimmt durch die Decke gehen. Ich freue mich darauf.
Why is he of all people getting excited about this? Well, the news really did draw a lot of attention. I can't wait to see what happens.
Diebesunterschlupf aktualisiert. Ja, das können wir uns in einem der nächsten Parts gerne mal angucken, denn wir machen hier an dieser Stelle einen Cut, sehen uns dann im nächsten Part bzw. in der nächsten Aufnahmesession wieder. Bis zum nächsten Mal, haut rein, pullert nicht ein, ciao!